On the spot news media, we got the latest news. We don't care about the views, we just representing right. Put local news internationally every night. On the spot, wave that Jamaican flag from left to right. Let's get it right, y'all know the type. We ain't dealing with the hype, we make it take flight.
Yeah, man, my viewers and subscribers, what tag one. A blessed and wonderful Tuesday evening to each and every person out there tuning into On The Spot News Media. Now, my peeps, I have a few stories to share with you, the regular members of Chan Public and also members of the diaspora. So please, like the video, share the video, watch the entire vlog so you can get a full understanding and a better appreciation of everything we are going in Jamaica. So the first story that we are going to talk about, my peeps, is a fatal knockings and clappings done by a member of the Jamaica Constabulary Force that Indicom deemed to be a questionable knockings and clappings. So the Donny Park Police is presently probing a fatal knockings and clappings of a man at a house occupied by the police and his girlfriend. Now the man will end up lose fame 3 pints is said to be the ex of the policeman's present spouse. Now the deceased man is presently on your screen. He has since been identified as 29-year-old Stephon Powell, said to be a taxi driver from Outer East Kingston. Now it is reported that Powell, that is the ex-boyfriend, get caught up repeatedly after he allegedly gained entry to the dwelling house that the couple was in. That's a policeman and his now spouse. And he gained access to the house through a window and proceeded to attack his ex-girlfriend with a ratchet knife. Now, On The Spot News Media understands that when the man was trying to gain entry to the house, it is said that he first gained entry to the veranda, then after which him start beat down upon the door and upon the front window. So at that time it is said that the policeman contacted police emergency seeking assistance. But then it is said that the man gained access through a window and come in at the house and rushed the woman, accusing her of cheating with a knife. Now Squady, seeing what was happening and feeling threatened himself, and also seeing the life of his female companion being threatened by this man, discharged several rounds out of his service pistol in the direction of the now deceased man, which left him lifeless, no longer among the land of the living. Now a whole heap of questions are asked. And of course, it also serves as a lesson to be learned by many, because a source close to On The Spot News Media revealed that it is indeed the girlfriend's house and Squady go spend a night and whatever happen. So policemen out there are members of the security forces and men on a broader scale. You need to be careful of who you go sleep with, because the story can be looked at in many ways. Because she can say, say she and the man left, and really and truly she play both men at the same time. Because if it was truly her ex, even though it could be an obsessive ex, why the man would have come tear down the house after him hear say she and a man in there and come back knife her throat for name her food and end up lose him 3 pints because him bring knife come a gun war? A serious business this. A man need to understand. So you have some woman out there with devious and always want to play both tip on both sides, and the thing no work that way there. Now one man is left in trouble and the next man end up losing 3 pints. So the woman alone end up walk away scotch-free after she is the center of it all. Boy, may I tell you, my peeps, the thing rough. Now over there in the St. Catherine South Police Division, detectives attached to the division have since charged 3 people with breaches of the Law Reform Fraudulent Transaction Special Provisions Act, but more popularly known as the Lottery Scamming Act to the regular ones and ones them. Now the 3 are among 11 people, 10 males and a female. The arrest was made on Monday, July 17th, during a targeted operation at an apartment in the Phoenix Village housing scheme in Portmore, St. Catherine. Now the 3 individuals that was charged by the police, please take note. 21-year-old Noel Romeo, said to be a farmer from a Trelawney address. The next man is a 20-year-old youth known as Rivaldo Cousins, aka Raheem, said to be a so-called music producer from Rio Nevo in St. Anne's. The last man with the police them charge, a third and last, is said to be 22-year-old Javel Watson, said to be a bearer of St. Diego Grove in Spanish Town, St. Catherine. Now Superintendent Hopeton Nicholson, who is the acting commanding officer of the division, had this to say. Listen.
The St. Catherine South Police conducted an operation in the Phoenix Village housing scheme where a house was searched. 11 persons, which included 10 males and a female, were found at a house which was rented by one of the occupants. A search of the premises, as well as several electronic devices, revealed breaches of the Law Reform Fraudulent Transaction Act, more popularly known as the Lottery Scam Act. Interestingly, 5 of the individuals arrested are not residing in the St. Catherine South Division. We use this opportunity to remind house owners to be extremely careful when selecting potential tenants. We are asking property owners and property managers do the background checks before renting their premises.
Homeowners, I hope you listen to what the police is stating, because it would have really look away for soon spend millions of dollars purchasing these properties and losing a property because you rent it to Scamma. This is a warning, because the police is now putting in place certain things that you too may be liable to prosecution if you knowingly rent your place to a criminal element. Yeah, man. So anyway, my peeps, make we continue. Now the Garden Parish definitely not going good at all. It still have the flowers, but more so of a graveyard settings. Since the recent uptick of crime and violence in that particular parish, which has resulted in the loss of life of many. Now the body of an unidentified woman was found along the Cranbrook Road off the Landoway Main Road in St. Anne on Sunday. The police source stated that the woman was found with a pillowcase around her head. She was found approximately 7 a.m. Now reports are that a passerby stumbled upon the body and summoned the police. The police are theorizing that the woman's life was taken and then brought to that location. Boy, may I tell you, my peeps, the thing really and truly sad, you know. Now, anyone out there who has a female family member, we're not sure, we have not yet ascertained the age, the complexion, height, build of the female. But if a female family member has been reported missing or is missing and you can't get no formal contact with them, link up the St. Anne's police and see if that female that was found is that of your family member. Jano Star, my peeps. Jano Star, my peeps. When, oh when, will it end? The blood of the innocent and even of the guilty cries out from these streets, cries out from the earth. And believe it or not, the earth vexed with we. And that just may be one of the contributing factors why the agriculture sector is going downhill. The earth not happy too much bloodshed. Boy. At some point in time, I'm really hoping, I'm remaining hopeful that the criminal elements out there can at least think and have some common sense to know that we're just hurting our own country. The same country that many claims to say them love. But doing all these wicked and brutal acts against our own people. And then some of us have the audacity to say Black life matters when we're in a foreign country. I guess it only matters when another nation take a life. But it is business as usual once we do the dirt. My peeps, wise up. But anyway, remember to like, share, subscribe to the channel. Stay tuned to On The Spot News Media as I continue to bring you fresh news and updates in subsequent newscast. On The Spot News Media. Yeah, man.